Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Livingston Peak, Montana. Let me kind of tap on this to get this in focus. Okay, I'm on the trail, up here to Livingston Peak, Montana. What does that mean? Absolutely nothing, except for right in back of me, when I break over the top of this hill, there's a real nice vista that I've always wanted to come up here and record. I think somewhere in my index of YouTube files, I do have this area recorded, but I never go back on my videos too awful much. I just shoot them and move on. But anyway, to give you an idea, I've mentioned Livingston Peak many times. It's in the Absaroka Mountains. I do believe it's probably named Livingston Peak right after the town of Livingston. You know, there's a lot of backpacking up here. A lot of people come up here or whatnot, have you? Okay. Driving wise, I'm somewhere between, I forgot to check my odometer, but I know I did ODE me in here, and I'm somewhere between 12 and 14 miles driving till you get to the USFS. You can't go any farther gate. I also see somebody really tore that gate up. They must have been real mad. And I packed in here, I hiked in here maybe a half to 3/4 of a mile, I don't know. I've got a Fitbit, but this thing is so inaccurate, I can't believe it. I can't trust anything. I bought it in good faith a year and a half or so ago, and it's a piece of garbage. But anyway, that's the main thing, ladies and gentlemen, is I just wanted to record this vista that I'm going to be walking up to while this camera's running. I know people have told me, Jim, don't get in such a big hurry on your videos and blah, blah, blah. Well, right now I'm too tired to get in a big hurry, and so there you are with all that. Now, this is one of these outlooks. This is one of these vistas. This is one of these areas of scenery, so to speak, or interest in photography that you cannot drive to. You got to walk to this bugger. Is the walk real tough in here? No, you're going uphill, but I've been on way worse. I know one thing, I am definitely out of shape, but then again, I'm pending surgery for my esophagus. I got some things haywire with me, and so if I disappear off the map, you guys will know I didn't make it, you know. I'm just kidding. Hopefully I'll come through this mess all right. Whatever. But anyway, that's what I'm up here doing, is doing a little video recording at the base. Not at the top, at the base. I'll try to show you if I can. At the base of Livingston Peak. And also, I will tell one quick story before we take on up the trail, because I don't do no splicing, editing, cutting into my videos and inserting, you know, other segments of files and stuff like that. I know how to do that, but I don't do it. If I can't get her in one take, well, too bad. But I back down the trail a ways, about half the distance from where I am right now. I was sitting in the middle of the trail. Actually, below me, it's an old logging road. But here come these, you know, two kids, a boy and a girl, like 8, 10 years old. I'm terrible with age. And the father was in the middle. I guess it was the father. And they all had their heads down, heads in the dirt, so to speak, you know, eyes down. And I'm sitting there, and I am pretty sure that they didn't see me, you know. And of course, they had a dog with them, you know. They never had no packs on or anything like this. So I waited for them to get, you know, like 25, 30 feet from me. And I said, hey there, pal. I was speaking to the father. I guess it was the father. I said, did you find anything interesting up on the mountain? And he jerked his head up real quick. That's why I know he wasn't paying attention. Man, you never have your nose in the dirt, ladies and gentlemen, when you come up in this country. You want to look around, you know, and all that, in case you're under a grizzly bear attack or whatever have you. And he goes, anyway, the guy says, no, he says, I really didn't go very far. My kids started complaining. And I kind of chuckled well, I told him, I said, well, look, it's about a 4-mile hike if you guys were trying to get up to that peak, you know, Livingston Peak. And anyway, he just kind of just walked by me, you know, and all that kind of stuff. But felt kind of sorry for the guy. I noticed that there was an outfit down there at the trailhead that had Illinois' license plate. And no, I'm not dissing on people from Illinois, but this is one thing I got to tell you. I got to tell anybody. You come up into the state of Montana, or any of these western states, and you start getting up above, say, 6,000, 7, 8, 10, you start getting up in high elevation. There's this thing called elevation sickness, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that simple. You can get yourself seriously sick if you're not in shape. And another thing is, when you do this alpine hiking, when you do this kind of stuff, keep your packs light. If you're only doing day trips, why pack a ton of garbage up the mountain? You don't have to. You take like me, here's my trusty pack right here. I've recorded this many times. There's my Glock 20. I know some of my subscribers told me they really like what I do. They really like what I'm doing on my videos, but they don't like my firearms. Guess what? That's too bad. I'm not giving up my firearms, period. It's just that simple. I'm a veteran, and I have more. I'm a Vietnam veteran, and I have more than earned the right to pack and carry firearms by Second Amendment rights. Not giving them up. Not in this country. Not with the crazies that we got running around. And I ain't one of them. I'm just trying to survive. Okay. Well, there's a real nice vista up here, guys, so let's stop burning daylight. Let me hack and gag my way on up the trail here and show you this, okay? And when I'm talking about the trail, I'm talking me right there. We're going to go up through that gate, and I'll show you, okay? Let me get my creaky old bones up here. Like I say, here's my pack. This pack is relatively light, if you can see it. But let me tell you one thing before we head up there. In this higher altitudes, this is a rule of thumb. Always remember this. Always remember this when you're packing for a real high alpine hike. The higher you go, ounces turn into pounds and pounds turn into tons. It's that simple. Okay, we're burning daylight. Let's go. Let's go up to this vista that I want you to see. I walked all the way in here just to capture this. And by the way, the light is probably on the wrong, it's right in my face. So sorry. I want to show you the trailhead. This way right here goes up to Livingston Peak. Got that? Let me show you this. Right there. Take a look at her. Right there, foot and horse only. That stops a lot of heroes that like to just go busting through our national wilderness, with ATVs and all that kind of crap, And by the way, that Seuss Creek is correct, but this trail that goes over here actually drops down into a place called Lost Creek before it hits Seuss Creek. I thought I'd correct that. Okay, you ready for some scenery? Watch. Can't see this from no car. Trust me on this. See, I got 8.5 minutes on this file. Hope you ain't getting too bored. Aha, I see we got some more trail markers here. These trail markers are for pilgrims and tourists. Excuse me, but not really. Boy, somebody right there got a nice marker made out of stone. Okay, let's see what this says. I've been down this trail right here, many times, panning for gold and whatnot have you. Okay, now the only way I'm going to get this shot that I want is if I walk over here. I still don't think I can get it. That ticks me off. This area is, boy, look at that. That's quite a rock pile. Anyway, yeah, this is about as good as I'm going to do. This is Livingston Peak. You could say I'm right at the base, and you were right at the base of Livingston Peak. Okay? Let me pan across here. It's the mighty Absaroka Mountain range. Trying to hold this as still as I can. Of course, I'm about half out of breath. Do the best I can with these videos, guys. Let me walk down here. That Livingston Peak, to the top of that here. Here's as much we can get to the top. 9,400 feet in elevation. That's fact. Oh, and right now where I'm standing, about 6,200 feet above sea level. Okay. And going this way, down in there, that's Paradise Valley. Well, I can see coming up on 11 minutes here. Oh, wow, look at here. No, we got some action going here. This is some other kind of a deal. I think this is where somebody, wow, yeah, that's pretty weird. I wonder if that's an Indian type thing where they're burning, you know, like prayer offerings and stuff. I don't know. Okay. That's a hitching post for tying up horses and mules, by the way. Okay. Okay, this is all the farther I'm going today because I have other commitments in town. It's that simple. I haven't had a lot of time for myself. I've had a lot of doctor appointments and a lot of honeydews around the house, landscaping, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is that old black timber up here in Montana. Am I in grizzly bear country? You better believe it. Okay. Yeah. Livingston Peak Trail. Okay. Let me park right here. Say my goodbyes. Now, I'm going to review this file, ladies and gentlemen. See if it's any good, because generally speaking, I try to get these videos in one shot. I don't spend a lot of time redoing them. However, they're all screwed up, and I've screwed up with my wording. I'll redo them. Okay, for now, I think I've said everything I got to say. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on down the trail. Adios, my friends.